Welcome back. Earth Day is coming up on Monday, and here with some upcoming eco events are Gretchen and Michelle with the Kick Butts Collaborative. Hi, ladies. Thanks so much for joining me.
Good morning.
Hi, Chelsea.
Tell us about Kick Butts Collaborative and the mission.
Well, Kick Butts Collaborative, Chelsea, started around 2019. At Roswell, we work on smoke-free air. We do education in the communities around all the ways that public health is affected by smoking. But then we thought, let's branch into the environmental aspect. It's a whole new market that we can help and solve an environmental problem.
Tell us more about how Roswell Park is, involved in this initiative and what you guys are doing.
So what we do is we convene a larger collaborative. We have members with Erie County, the Buffalo Niagara Waterkeepers, and we facilitate events. I work with media with them, and we gather our intelligence and our knowledge together, and then we do great events for Earth Day. We do events throughout the year, more cleanups, and ultimately just share information on how we can all work together with the Western New York community and communities to keep their little piece of the earth safe and happy.
Tell us about the events that you have going on this weekend leading into Earth Day.
Okay, well, Monday's Earth Day, a big day for us in the cleanup area, and our groups, we have Erie County has an Earth Day challenge, Western New York Trash Mob, if you've never heard of it, that has a bunch of activities going on. We have cleanups going on with the Niagara River Greenway that Michelle has going on. And at Roswell, we have cleanups. People are just really coming forward with the Erie County has challenges, up to 50 challenges on their website.
Wow.
And lots of cleanups at Riverkeeper, Buffalo Niagara Waterkeepers. So if you want to go online and check them out, they have a tremendous list of water cleanups.
Michelle, can you tell us about the Niagara River Greenway and everything you do with them?
I would love to. So the Niagara River Greenway is working towards a world-class corridor of parks, places, trails, and green spaces all along the Niagara River. So connecting Lake Erie to Lake Ontario. And we do that in a bunch of different ways. One way is we're working on the Shoreline Trail, helping municipalities all up and down the Niagara River connect to that Shoreline Trail, which is a multi-use path where you can bike from Lake Erie to Lake Ontario. So of course we want that Shoreline Trail to be beautiful and have a lot of nice amenities and be healthy and green, right? So we also focus on restoration. So we have a lot of environmental organizational partners who help us do restoration habitat work. We do a lot of cleanups. We have an Adopt a Trail program where we have schools, businesses, other organizations, civic organizations, Rotary clubs have been a big partner with us, building all kinds of amenities along the trail, doing pollinator gardens, and doing cleanups throughout the year, as well as being ambassadors. So they like to talk to people on the trail and find out what they think is missing, what we might be able to add to make it a great experience for anybody who comes and visits.
Why is it so important for you to advocate for our waterways and our nature trails?
We drink that water. There's 30 million people in the US and Canada who drink our water. And right now there's actually a very big plastic pollution problem. And plastic is in cigarette butts, right? That's just one piece of it. Microplastics is a huge problem right now. We have a couple schools we work with that are working on trying to clean those up. And that gets in our water system. So we really want to work. There's lots of ways you can do that. One is through the natural rehabilitation we do along the shoreline, where we can put in native plants and that'll help filter out pollutants and that kind of thing. And then doing these cleanups. Cleanups help reduce some of getting that stuff into the water. So
yeah, definitely. You guys brought this in, and it doesn't quite look appetizing.
No.
But this is a reality of what can happen, right?
This is it. So what you see here is how the cigarette butts leach into our water system. So we have litter that was picked up in downtown Buffalo. We just add water to show, we go out to schools, we just want to show the problem. What happens is these little pieces of the butt that are the filter, they are made of cellulose acetate, which is a plastic. So 4.5 trillion butts are littered across the globe every year.
Wow.
They're the #1 cause of plastic litter, not paper bags or plastic bags, not plastic cups, but our cigarette butts. So it's really important that as we work to clean up our environment, our little piece of the planet here in Western New York, that we try to keep this out of our water system because they're bad for aquatic life, and they leach into the soil like this. They go down the storm drains, they get into our creeks and our rivers, and as Michelle said, we're drinking this water. So,
And what about e-cigarette waste?
oh, that's a big problem coming up. Yes, Chelsea, we're seeing that a lot now. And we're working with Erie County on finding a way to recycle those safely, because you can't just throw them in the garbage because they have battery and they have e-juice still left in them. In fact, at the tobacco lab at Roswell, we're working with school systems. Our researchers are seeing what's in them. So our schools can be more aware because they pick up so many. Unfortunately, the vape problem has gotten big. And they're just, you see them everywhere. They're hiding in plain sight, and they're colorful, so.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to a younger generation. It's
Yes.
They forgot about how bad cigarettes were because they made it
Exactly.
electronic and pretty and with flavors. But, you know, these things are not just bad for you, if at the very least, think about the environment and what that's doing for everyone, right? Ladies, thank you so much for coming in. And viewers, for more information on Earth Day events and cleanups, you can visit the links on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chelsea.